Hello, and we're back again, and the time is 11:42 on June 15th, 2025, Sunday, Father's Day. I heard a day of reckoning. So I'm sitting here, and I was guided to get my Chromebook out, and Jeremiah 21:10 came out. Jeremiah 21:10, I just got chills everywhere. So today's going to be one of those days. I woke up in a totally different plane of existence today. I have awoken. There's levels to this shit, guys. Who's with me? Who is awoken 44 in this energy, in this space now? So Jeremiah 21:10. For I have set my face against this city for evil, and not for good, saith the Lord. It shall be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire. For I have set my face against this city for evil, and not for good, saith the Lord. It shall be given, 123, 123, it shall be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire. 11:44 right now is the time. This is the fire world. The ground is opening up. Listen to me. Or don't. Okay. I guess now, no time like the present. Okay, they're giving me Matthew something. I don't know Matthew what yet. Oops. Okay. Something about 10. Something about 10. Okay. Something about 10. All the verses have been 10. And we have Matthew 11:10. And which is interesting for what I'm about to say. Matthew 11:10 reads, and this is King James Version, for this is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Now, with that being said, okay, I gotta write these down. And we'll look them up here in a minute. They're all in Matthew. Oh my gosh. I heard 12. 12:3 is what I wanted to say, but 6 came up. So we'll just do 3 to 6. Or 3 and 6. We'll do 3 and 6. Okay. So here in the end of 2021, yeah, I was bedridden. That's when I had to stay in bed. I was on a messenger call with somebody from another country. And during that phone call, I was taken. I was still on the phone with him face to face, right? And I was taken to this place. In the room, it was kind of beautiful, it was like a black marble stone type everything was, and there was an altar thing. I say altar, I don't know, but there was a naked woman laying on it, and there were people standing around. I couldn't see any faces, wearing robes. But the main person, I want to say, was wearing a red robe. It's like know if I could say. It's giving me like the Pope behind the Pope, right? The one they don't see. I think they call it the Black Pope. This one's wearing red. The rest were wearing black. The big V place where they reside. Thank you. There's this chamber. Anyway, there was no blood on this woman. She was just laying there. But as I was on the phone, it's like my energy was there and I can look at these people. And I said, I'm coming. And this guy on the phone, he's like, oh my God, you're coming right now. And I'm like, shut the fuck. I'm like, I'm coming to see you. Or I'm coming at 555 to get you. Or I'm coming, right? So I don't know if they were doing a sacrifice or if they were summoning the spirit of myself, or I don't know if they're trying to do destiny. So, I mean, my human can 616 could mean something. 616. 616. Oh my gosh, so much is coming through. I'm receiving hardcore right now, so bear with me. Yeah. Oh, by the way, 6:44. Today is a 6-6 day, which is a 3 day, which is like the Trinity. They're showing me like the Trinity. But this is how the Trinity is. Right? It's a pyramid. It's a triangle. 369. They're giving me Merkaba. Well, Merkaba would have 4 points, so that would be 8 total, right? There's that 8. So we have Merkaba. So everything's a geometrical shape. And the angles is where the dark is. So stay in the light, in the corners, in the angles. That's where they reside. So, all right, back to the matter at hand. All right, so, for this is he, of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. It's like John the Baptist vibes, right? But in Matthew, isn't that Jesus speaking? All right. I've been wondering when this time was going to come. I've been wondering when the time was going to come. I saw 844, which is 8-8, if you think about it. So 4 is a foundation, and when you have 2 4s, it's like a double foundation, right? It's like building a foundation on a foundation that cannot be rocked. It cannot be undone. It cannot be torn down. It's divine. 8 days a week. I love... Okay. 8. 8 is a magic number. But 3 is... 8's not part of the multiples of 3. Okay. So now we're just going into mathematics. Let's go back. Let's go into Matthew and let's put down what we have here. Interesting, we have Matthew 1:11, if there is even one. 1:10, we'll look at that as well. And Josias begat Jeconius, I don't know how to say it, and his brethren. about the time they were carried away to Babylon. Okay? What did they say about Babylon in the other verse, right? Be there with fire. It's not great. It's not great, people. Now I have Matthew 10. One through 11. Oh, shit. Matthew 10, verse 1. And when he called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits, to cast them out and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Why do you think this is coming up now? We've been talking about this. I saw 11:01. You're being called. This is the next role. This is finishing where you left off. This is things coming again that were once before. And it's you, the part of the elect, finishing what you started. Maybe this is the awakening, the spark, the awakening, the words that are spoken that is now you're going to awaken. Now you get something's going to trigger. And now you're going to go like, oh shit, you've been activated. Welcome to your activation. Okay. I got to take myself out of it and just continue. Verse 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew his brother. James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother. Philip and Bartholomew. Thomas and Matthew the publican. James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus. Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. Judas was one of the disciples, one of the apostles that betrayed him from inside. There's a reason for all of this. Because Jesus sat down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus sat down and broke bread with Judas. Knowing the whole time, he knew when he met him and let him in his group. Knowing. Because he had to fulfill the prophecy, the word. Oh my gosh, you guys, is all this starting to come together and make sense to you now? Verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? People in the streets? No. Yeah. Those that are lost and blinded in the darkness, they're blinded. They're in the dark. That's why they're blind and they cannot see. You will not be accepted there. Some will. I don't know. Okay, let's just finish this before I... Excuse me. So, this is it. The calling. The calling. Jesus is speaking to us now, prophesying from back then. It's called the walk. The walk. With blind faith. But you're not blind, you can see. Verse 7. And as ye go, preach, saying, 1444, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Verse 8, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, freely ye received, freely give. Raise the dead. Those that are dead in spirit, listen to the words and take the human out of it. I know they showed him raising the dead. I don't know. Maybe someone will die and you'll do that. But what I'm being given with this is those that are dead in spirit. Because didn't he say go to his lost sheep of the house of Israel? The people that, his own people, the ones that wanted him dead, are those the house of Israel? I don't know, but that's what's coming through. I honestly, personally do not know. Beat me up in the comments or not, then this message is obviously not for you. Then you're one of the lost sheep. Listen or don't. Freely give. Freely ye have received, freely give. There's that reciprocity, that giving and receiving. 16:16. You have been receiving with your spirit, your soul. Because of the spirit, you are able to receive into your soul. Freely. Although you did pay a price, didn't you? So then there's that. But also give, which was given unto you. Remember when Jesus spoke and taught you and you followed him? Wake up. Makes so perfect sense now. Verse 9. Provide neither gold, nor silver, nor brass in your purses. That's why you don't want to go work a job. 17:17. That's why, which is 8:8. That's why your everything is opposite of everyone else. That's why you've given up your home. I mean, this is for me too. Because I don't go out and use my gifts to make a shit ton of money because I can make more money to make your fucking head spin. Everything I've been given is a gold mine money maker, but we're not to use money. This is it. Out of the mouth of Jesus himself. This is why you are and you're following this is why. Because you're doing what you came before. Jesus called you before, he's calling you again. Wake up. Obviously, this is not for many because there's only 12. They go out 2 by 2. They go out 2 by 2. While one sleeps, the other's awake too. There's something about two. Maybe that's your twin flame, your divine partner, the one that you were paired up with. Jesus paired his people together that made no sense to no one else, but it was for a reason. And Jesus knew that. So you'll be paired with somebody that will be the most unlikely suspect on your 2 by 2, but listen. Go to the scriptures. Don't listen to what I say. Go read it for yourself, alone, by yourself, and read it. How does it ring true to you? What does your human do while you're reading it, listening to it? Asking God inside of you, your higher self, whatever, all the earth realm. Not the earth realm, the heavenly realm. I got a notification. Sat Yoga Institute. That man's a genius too. I said too. He's like a guru. Much knowledge, right? Verse 10. Nor scrip for your journey, neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. The message. For the workman is worthy of his meat. And this, thank you, God, for this, because I have no idea where I'm going. No idea how I'm going to get there. No idea how anything's going to be paid. I just know I have to go. And I had a talk with my son yesterday. Mom, we need to get you a studio apartment. I'm like, no. Well, what's your calling, Mom? I'm like, I'll know when I get there. It's everything I have said. It's sow a seed, teach. It's everything that's been written. It's everything. And now it's about to be time for that. Oh, God. Here we go. Thank God. God has a sense of humor and the rest of them, because you've been praying and wanting this forever. What are you upset about now? That's why you get excited, because this is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been training for. This is why you're here again. 21:11. I saw 21:10 first. Nor script for your journey, neither two coats, the clothes on your back. For the workman is worthy of his meat. Meat suit? But I mean, that's, like your food and what you get. No, don't take two coats, two pairs of shoes. He's trying to say, this is the blind faith. This is come and follow me. I'm sending you out. Everything that will be provided for you. For the workman is worthy of his meat. Are you worthy? Jesus was telling them, you're worthy. 22:2. You do not need to worry about any of these things. It will be provided for you. Like the Father provides for the birds. Will he not do even greater for you? Oh shit. And this goes to the whole knowing thyself, because what you're getting ready to embark on next is verse 11. And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. When you're getting ready to do the walking into your calling, doing your calling as an apostle, as an ambassador for God, for Jesus, for God. They go out 2 by 2. The 2 by 2. The 2 by 2 is they go out 2 by 2. The 2 witnesses, they go out 2 by 2. There's really 12 of them. There's actually 14. Did Mary Magdalene go with them, or did she stay with Jesus? Well, let's not get into that. But they go out 2 by 2. The 2 witnesses. You're getting ready to... I was asking, was I not kind of in the videos? I was asking, and it has been answered. Continue to do other things that you're doing. Today, I know, is probably going to be just maybe it'll just be this time I have things to do, but there's nothing more important than this. Not money, not making things for money. Oh my God, that's why you've stayed true. I've stayed true. You have stayed true regardless of what anyone else thinks. That's why you were called. That's why you're the elect, the chosen, because you do what's inside. Nobody else can see it, but you do. It's the unseen, it's the things you can't see that runs this world. Matthew 10. Matthew 10 verses 1 through 11. There's that 10 again. Is that complete? There's that 1:11. Right? Fuck. Okay, now we got to move on to Matthew 12, verse 3. We'll do through 6. Maybe it's only 3 and 6, but we'll do 3 through 6. Oh, God. I love you so much, God. Matthew 12, verses 3 through 6. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was an hungered, and they that were with him? Verse 4. How he entered in the house of God and did eat the shewbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests. Verse 5, Or have ye not read in the law, how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? Verse 6, But I say unto you, that in this place is one greater than the temple. What do you think Jesus is talking about? But I say unto you that in this place one is greater than the temple. The kingdom of God. The God within. Jesus. All of them. David, I'm hungry. We're eating this shit right here. I'm sorry, I shouldn't use profanity, but then again, you know, I don't mean it in a bad way, right? This is part of the grand illusion. We're needing to, yeah, I know it's not. I'm not going to get into it. F it. We're going to move on to the next one, and then we have other numbers written here, and maybe we'll just look those up when they come through. So I'm at Matthew 21. Verses 10 through 11. Verse 10. And when he was come into Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, Who is this? This is all about our walk. You seeing it? Where are you? Come on. Let's go. I guess the great gathering will happen. Maybe that'll happen because I don't know. There's something about, I don't know how, to the far ends of the earth. I don't know how we'll see each other. Maybe it is through social media. To me, it's all about the walk. It's all about us coming together. I don't know. Maybe we will do it through social media since it's there. But when the social media is gone in some places, I don't know how. Does it matter? I'm getting Jesus could be all places at once, right? Or one that, he can go anywhere to talk to his... Okay. Verse 11. And the multitude said, This is Jesus the prophet of Nazareth of Galilee. They will know you by name. We're going to go to Matthew 4:16. I don't know. We're staying in Matthew. I heard Deuteronomy. I don't know why, but we'll look up Deuteronomy and see what okay. And the people which sat in darkness saw great light. And to them which sat in the region of the shadow of death, light is sprung up. It's coming. Can you feel it? The two witnesses are getting ready. The disciples, the apostles are getting ready to do the damn thing. 30:03. They go out 2 by 2. Let's do this next Bible verse. This is getting very... I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. Thank you, God. Come on. Give it to me. Matthew 6:16, and it's 30:30 right now. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. The walk, the behind the scenes. When you pray, go in a closet. You know if you know. I love that Jesus brought that up. I love that Jesus brought that up. Because all of this has to do with everything. Okay, now we have Matthew 8:8. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. Remember that if you guys saw? A centurion, a Roman soldier, believed in Jesus so much, he said, you don't even need to go there, and I'm not worthy for it. But all you need do is speak the word, and my servant will be healed. Okay? Do you see what's occurring here? Called him Lord. Doesn't even believe in the Jewish things. He had his own gods they believed in. But he was there. He witnessed. He saw in his soul, in his spirit. He saw, he knew, he wanted his servant, which in the chosen was his son. And Jesus spoke the word, and his son was healed. 33:03. I don't know. So many people have been so disillusioned by the Romans still, with all their great wealth. It's the Vatican. Fuck it, I said it. They can't touch me now. Anyway, you could suck it. You had your chance. It didn't work. Fuck off. Okay? You were allowed to do every fucking thing in your power to me, and I still overcame. You know why? Because God dwells within me. You know if you know. I don't know what the fuck this means, but Deuteronomy 4:16. Lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female. Being similar to any figure, the likeness of male or female. Make you a graven image. We are this. If you think about it, this society is so big on the human, male or female, men wanting to be women, men wanting to look like men and look like females at the same time. It's fucking absurd and ridiculous. I don't get it, but altering your body, disfiguring yourself, even though it says similitude of any figure, make you a graven, lest ye corrupt yourselves. It's not the human. It's what's inside. Izzy, are you all right? So they had me go to Deuteronomy 4:4. So we were at 4:16, now we're at 4:4. And 4:4 says, but ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you this day. Alive in spirit. It's not, and then go back to 16. Right? You got to see what is being spoken. I don't think we did this, but now we're going to go to, I did the 8:8, but I didn't do the 4:4. So Matthew 4:4. Oh God, I said this earlier. This is so fucking great. I apologize for cussing. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. You're the apostle, given the authority by Jesus, by God, to heal, to preach, to do all those things. Man does not live by bread alone. Remember in the other verses that we spoke about before in Matthew? I'm sorry, I'm receiving. Don't take 2 coats, 2 pair of shoes. Something about the work. Hey, something about the workman being worthy of the meat, of his meat. Confirmation just came through. I'm going to stop it here, but the calling, the walk. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Finally, I can see, because I heard worthy, because it's that time before there was a veil until it's appointed and timing to bring these on here with you and answered all my questions, that the reason why I'm doing everything I'm doing, because I didn't really know before, is because of the calling. It's because of the walk. It's because of what Jesus said in here all those years ago, thousands of years ago. It was written. I knew it in my soul, but my human had to get a grasp of it. My human 3838 had to catch up. 12:21 is the time. Okay, we got to do it. We got to do 12:21, and then we're done. I want to go, but then I don't, because I love sitting in this energy, and I feel like when I turn this off, I don't know. Matthew 12:21, and in his name shall the Gentiles trust. All praise to Jesus, the one that came before us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the kind of shit you guys are going to be doing. Listen. Matthew 12:22. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him, insomuch that the blind and dumb both spake and saw. Let's look at it like this. Let's look at it maybe in our day and age, right? Okay? saw the light, awakened the soul, and then began to speak henceforth from that. Jesus healed. What would Jesus say to them? Now go on and do right? We're looking for all these miraculous things. Maybe it's just the healing of the soul, of the spirit, why he came here. Right? Man does not live by bread alone, but by the word that comes out of the mouth of God. Matthew 12:23. And all the people were amazed and said, Is not this the son of David? I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.